socialism, the very antithesis to the American dream, and the hopeful twinkle in every liberal's eye. Let's take a look at what's so terrible about this ideology that will lead to the downfall of America and the rise of communism. Socialism is the public control of programs that claim to benefit the constituents in control. In recent times, how it applies to America is a pressing topic. A self-declared socialist is almost a frontrunner in the Democratic nomination run, whose ideas are as far-reaching into our pockets as his hair to the air. Unfortunately, socialism is not new to the US, as it has had its dangerous seeds planted in America for a very long time. Whether we like it or not, the American people have become too dependent on numerous redundant social institutions. According to the United States Census Bureau, 49.2% of Americans receive benefits from one or more government programs. That's over 151 million citizens. What are these crippling programs we have become so dependent on? Why, to name a couple, the communist, bankrupting $1.2 trillion Obamacare and the inefficient, taxpayer-crushing $851 billion Social Security system. These programs based in the ideals of socialism have caused nothing but turmoil for the American taxpayer. On one hand, socialism at its root is well-intentioned. However, on the other hand, in its application, it proves tumultuous. Socialism almost never ends in the benefit of the people. According to Gur Huberman, professor of behavioral finance at the University of Columbia, socialism is the necessary transition stage from capitalism to communism. In other words, when people become too dependent on government handouts, the descent into chaos begins. Let's take a look at the Soviet Union, for example, or China, where socialist ideals turned into communist ideals, leading to the, as Winston Churchill put it, equal sharing of miseries. As these horrid applications of socialism systems show, people who push socialism are wrong. They simply overlook that these results never lead to more freedom, but rather the denial of personal freedoms in the pursuit of a false sense of equality. Currently, according to a global prosperity ranking, the two most socialist nations in this world, Russia and China, rank in at 111th and 120th place for personal freedom, respectively. If there is one thing this data shows, is that the more trust and power we endow to the government, the more willing we are to be denied freedom. Where the American dream is fundamentally based on the idea that one person can blaze their own path in life under a capitalist system with full freedom and protection under the law. Socialist dependency on government only ruins the work ethic that makes America so great. Therefore, as the data and logic shows, socialism is a slippery slope that leads to the rise of communism and the destruction of what makes us truly American, our freedom. Wait, an important message from Trump 2016. You know what I say, better dead than red. It's gonna be huge.